In our first reading today from Paul's letter to the Thessalonians, we hear that the day of the Lord will come like a thief in the night, but we have no need for anyone to write to us about times and seasons. And I've always kind of wondered, wouldn't it be more convenient if we knew ahead of time the day of our death so we could plan in advance, right? But then I think about all kind of the ordinary planning we do in life and how fruitless it often is, and how much worry we spend thinking ahead about the future, when really what we're looking for is that relationship of trust that God calls us to. And so our Lord sort of keeps us in suspense because he doesn't want us to strive for control, but for trust. Jesus says, don't be anxious about tomorrow. And so this mystery about when the Lord is going to come for us isn't meant to be a cause of anxiety. We know that anxiety is based on fear, but our Lord wants our relationship with him to be based in trust, such that we don't need to be in control. And rather than living each day worried about what's going to happen to us, we can live each day knowing that it's a revelation of God's mercy for us, that we are able to encounter him all around us. And that's one of the reasons why an examination of conscience in the evening can be so fruitful, to look back and see where was the Lord today. But ultimately to know that God is for us and not against us, and that he has transformed even the meaning of death, such that we don't live in darkness, but we are children of light. We realize in ourselves the victory that Jesus has already won for us, such that death is not an annihilation, it's not a cancellation of life, but it's the entrance into eternity. It's our opportunity to taste the fruits that Jesus won for us by his sacrifice. He made it possible that death means a going home to God, a full realization of all the little foretastes of love that we've had in this life. And certainly the greatest foretaste of all is the Eucharist that we receive at Mass, or that we receive through a spiritual communion, a longing to welcome Christ and to be in union with him. And so if we are experiencing any anxiety today about something we are anticipating in the future, let's use this Mass as an opportunity to offer that up to God, together with the bread and wine that will be sacrificed on this altar, to just lay down anything that's worrying us, anything that's weighing down upon us, and to reaffirm our faith that God is for us and not against us, and that even when the cross is present in our life, it's not a symbol of defeat, but a sure sign of victory, because Jesus is always there on the cross. And if we live in union with Jesus, then we know that when we die, we will also share in the fruits of his glorious resurrection.